Hi everyone, welcome to Motivation Corner SA. My name is Mpulukeng, your favorite podcaster, your favorite content creator. So, if you're here for the first time, thank you for stopping by. And please stay on and enjoy the episode. And don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment your views on what I'm going to talk about. If you've been coming, you're a returnee, thank you for constant support. I really appreciate it. So guys, as during the week I kept on thinking about dealing with people, but let me first start with this story. As you all know that I'm employed, I'm not doing the podcasting permanent. I'm working for a company, and there was a year I was chosen as a shop steward. Shop steward, it's part of the union people. So I was a shop steward, and we're about 10 shop stewards. And then in the whole 10 of us, we need to choose the BEC. I hope I'm saying it right. The top 5, where we're going to have to choose the chairperson, deputy chairperson, secretary, deputy secretary, and the finance person. Then the rest of the other 5 people will be the supporting shop steward. So when choosing these top 5, we needed, as the 10, needed to have our own meeting first, where we choose who would want to be the chairperson of the union before we can go to the whole body of the union, to everybody else who's part of the union. Right, we have our meeting, and we decided that, okay, Temba will be the chairperson, Ruth will be the deputy, Sboniso will be your secretary, so on and so on. Okay, fine. The others will be the supporting members. Then we are set for the big meeting again. So comes the big meeting where everybody now is involved. They do all the protocols and all that. Obviously, there were big people, the regional, that came to help us with this branch committee. Right, then they said, before we can choose, they said, us, the 10, we can go back and make sure that our plans are in order. Then we go and be like, comrade, Keda, we still stand. Temba is the president, ne? Like, yeah, no, it's like that. Oh, okay. Then understand, it was my first time in these politic things anyway. And then we go back in, and then now comes the time to nominate. We raise hands. I nominate Temba to be the chairperson of the committee, and someone else also seconds. Oh, all right. Then we choose the deputy. Now they're saying, no, Mandla will be deputy. Our very same committee members. And I'm like, what is happening? And then the other one now, second that Mandla, not Ruth. Remember, we had agreed that Ruth is going to be the deputy. Again. So now I'm surprised. It happens with the secretary. It happens with the deputy secretary. Only in finance, then we agree. I was flabbergasted, guys. I was shocked. And when I look at the other comrades, the one who've been serving long, they were not really that much surprised. I was like, Haibo, what has just happened? And they were like, no, Sisi, this is what happens in politics. That's what happens. And my eyes were open. Like, I didn't know there's this whole world like that. Like, I didn't know. I knew a life to be black and white. I knew it to be black and white. I didn't know that there's gray, there's light gray, there's dark gray, there's, I didn't know that. And then I was like, what other things can I learn to know how to deal with people so that I don't get surprised? Because surely this is how people are living. And then I remember one day as I'm browsing through Showmax, I come across Survivor, and when I Google what is Survivor all about, and they said it involves social skills, politicking, and all that, and I was like, let me watch it. So let me tell you what is Survivor. Survivor is a sorry. Survivor. It's where contestants who are stranded on a remote island to try and survive it and face challenging tasks to win the grand prize. So in Survivor, like there's people, they go there in an island, obviously in summers, and they're gonna live there without everything, like all the things that we survive with. They will be just given water, and that's how they need to survive. But on a daily basis, they go play, they play in challenges to win. And the team that doesn't, because they sometimes group them, the team that doesn't win will face elimination. They must choose one person from that team to go to be sent home. And that's when I saw a lot of people who would just lie. Or people will be blindsided. By being blindsided, people will tell you that we're going to vote looking out. But when you get there, they would have told you that. But when you get there, you're the one who's gonna be voted out without knowing. And people look you straight in the eye that we're not voting Spanban. Don't worry, we've got everything in order. So I learned that in life you need to know through that show and that experience that in life there are people who say one thing while they mean the other thing. So it is up to you that you look people straight in the eye, because for every lie, when a person lies, their body will tell you. Number one, even their voice will tell you that this person is lying. Their eyes, they will keep on blinking. So you need to be aware of those things, especially as an adult, as a person who will go into businesses, people who when you are working, you need to learn all those skills. And I would really recommend for you guys to watch Survivor. So today, that's what I want to talk about, that shows on TV that help me understand how to deal with people, or we can say dealing with people, how to deal with people. So like I said, you need to learn how to read the body language, see people for what they are, not what they say they are. You understand? And then the other TV show that helped me, because if you know me, I'm that person who I watch such shows. Mina, I don't like dramas and stuff. I like competitive shows, and the ones that are gonna sharpen my people skills management. So the other one is The Trust. It's on Netflix. The Trust is a game of greed. So in this show, there will be 11 strangers who receive $250,000 to allocate among themselves. It's either they can either share it amongst the 11 of them, or vote others out so that they can get a bigger share. So as the name says, it's a game of greed. So here you get to see that people are greedy, man. People are, even when it's not necessary, people are greedy. People are not who they are. So when I tell you only 4 people won that 250,000, you'll be surprised, because me, when I first watched it, I'm like, but it's 250,000. If you divide it by 11, then everybody's still gonna get a lot of money. Why would you need to vote people out? But you get different characters. There are those who are paranoid. There are those who are backstabbers. People who just, they can't help it. There are those who like to steal, and there are those who are selfish, who want everything for themselves. So it really sharpened my skills when it comes to people. So learning and watching those people, it helped me to see that there are loyal people, there are those who are greedy, there are those who are selfish. So I really recommend for you guys to watch them. Disclaimer, I'm not working for them, I'm not endorsing, but I felt like since all the videos that I make by myself, it's all about me and the things that I learned, the things that make me the person I am, or the things that I'm trying to achieve as a person. So today I'm just sharing that those are the things that make me be able to deal with people, in as much as I love people, but I have to be careful. And then the last one, because I'm not intending for this video to be long, the other one is The Mole. I just finished watching season 2 of The Mole on Netflix. So in this one, there's a group of contestants who work together in a series of tasks to earn money, as well as with the aim to identify one person who is tasked to sabotage the team's plan. Like there's that one person, that's why the name is The Mole. There will be a mole, a person who is tasked by producers to sabotage the people in their challenges, that they should never win the challenges. And also the other contestants who are not the moles, they need to identify who is this mole. So it means it teaches you to be observant, to be always alert, to see what are people doing, because in our lives we do have moles. We have people who will sabotage you. You have people who will just distract you into achieving your goals or achieving anything that you want to achieve. And all I can say, out of all these shows, please go show them. If you watched it, please comment down below what you have learned out of all those that you have watched. But I asked my sister to ask what has she learned out of this, and she says in life everybody lies, whether it's necessary or not. And being honest is a good thing, but at the same time, regardless how brutal honest you are or real, people can still think you are dishonest, because as people we have our own way of thinking and we only take what we want from the people. So a person can come and tell you, I'm this person, but people sometimes will choose not to trust you. So that's how life is. So that's all I have to say today, and thank you so much for watching. Which show do you watch that helps you to understand people? Sometimes it can be serious. Please recommend, so that we don't waste our time by watching shows or TV shows that are not going to build us as people. So for me, competitive shows, they do for me, but more on those who help you understand people better. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching, and bye.